very common that we get called in to improve employee engagement, accountability, especially accountability. And it's always an interesting exercise to do an assessment, interview the leaders they report to. And it's common we start with this expectation where there is a problem with the middle level managers that demonstrate lack of accountability. And by the end of the journey, the story kind of changes because there's multiple reasons why people resist this accountability as opposed to embrace them. So there's definitely scenarios where they want to embrace accountability. I want to demonstrate that I can be accountable, that I can achieve a specific outcome. But there's definitely very specific common reasons why people resist accountability. One of them is if you've given them a goal, but the goal is ambiguous. And especially if the leaders have been experts in something and they are less comfortable with the unknowns. Unless it's really, really clear, really, really specific, they find it difficult to be held accountable to something that has so much ambiguity. So it could be clarity, like make it clearer for them, make it very specific, provide a very quantifiable target, then it's easier. The other one is they have maybe systematic issues, some concerns that they've had on a regular basis, organizational issues that have not been solved. As in there's absence of systems to support that ask, to support that target, that goal. So you want me to achieve something, but I am not in a position to do it. I'm not set up for success. And that concern may have been raised multiple times, has never been addressed. So it could be concerns that they've unaddressed concerns that prevent them from feeling like I want you to hold me accountable. The other one is, and this is more of the engagement, is you haven't reciprocated that engagement. Like you haven't shown me that you care in me, especially for younger generations. Demonstrate to me that you want to invest in me, motivate me, and then I will be accountable. I will be more than willing to be accountable. If you show me you don't care about me, why would you expect me to be accountable? Next one that is more common, especially if people are promoted into too quickly, is do they have the capability? So if we've promoted them because they were a great technical expert, but they don't necessarily have great leadership skills, they have never led leaders, they've only led teams, and you're holding them to something, to goals that are more complex, that are relying on people and many people, then they're going to feel uncomfortable being held accountable to something that they haven't had experience achieving. And the last one, very, very common, very, very underrated, is they simply don't have the capacity. They are already overwhelmed. They're already over capacity, and you are now trying to hold them accountable to a higher standard, to a higher target, to a more aggressive goal, but they're barely doing their work right now. And they may need help solving that problem. It may not simply be their problem. It may also be your problem. And you can very quickly see that when it comes to clarity, concerns about organizational issues, care, motivation, capability, capacity, these are not simply their problems. These are also your problems as an executive. So before you give them a target, before you give them a goal, and then say, hey, there's lack of accountability coming from that leader, this is also a self-reflective exercise. Have you provided that clarity, that care, that support? Some of this is on you. So some of the reasons why people are resisting accountability.